What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We back. We back in the building. They about to release the Madden 23 trailer. I guess we'll have a live reaction to it. What's good, Philly?
I'm trying to wake up, man. I think Snipes is supposed to make that coffee pot.
Yeah, he's making that coffee right now.
So we can, because it's a little bit earlier out here on the West Coast.
Hey,
what I'm saying? We got
that chat is going crazy right now on
YouTube.
Yeah, they going ham right now.
Oh, no doubt. I looked away from the TV. Now it's up to 2,000.
Everybody waiting to see what this is about, man. We all want to see what it's about. Yeah. I'm eager to see what it's about. We want to see what that field sense is about. We want to see if it's going to be cross-play. We're going to, a lot of information was leaked yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, they got it on the TV, introducing field sense. Yeah. We thought it was all about quarterback, vision cone, but they talk about field sense, so
it's definitely something.
Yeah. We're gonna see.
I'm waiting.
You're gonna see. Now I don't know who Tyreek Hill is giving the peace sign.
It's saying 60 seconds.
Yeah. He did that in Kansas City. I don't know if he's gonna be doing that in Miami. I don't know. Yo, that was crazy though, man. I mean, I still think about how he took that slant to the house. Like I could see that in my mind in the playoffs. When they threw him that slant, he just took it to the house and won the game. That was crazy. That was crazy.
So when they start, I'm gonna need y'all to mute y'all mics.
Oh, hey.
Honestly, leave the mics on. I want the raw reaction. If it's garbage,
Man, he did it again. He did another wardrobe change. He didn't have that extra on.
No, I didn't.
Let's see what's going on over here. They said 1 minute. We live.
No.
It said we begin shortly.
All right.
Yeah. I'm out here rocking a Mandalorian shirt. Man, he wearing all this.
Nah, I'm
waiting on that MU check, man. I step my game up.
Oh, man. All right.
I'm ready, man. I'm so ready.
I'm geeked. Let's get it.
So, do you want us to kill the mic? Or do you want us to...
We can kill it when it starts, and then we'll react to it afterwards, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
All right,
no, I ain't killing my mic. No.
Oh, he definitely had a sip of that coffee. Definitely had a sip of that coffee.
Yeah, so did my desk, unfortunately. I was rushing to get up here.
Hey. You got to take the steps one at a time, man. You can't be skipping stairs.
I know.
Oh, it's about to go there. We got the music popping.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. Was you able to hear that just now?
What, the music?
When I did. You can't hear that, right?
I can't hear nothing. Come on.
Good.
It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you hit the air horn?
Huh?
That's what we need. That's what we need, man. You gotta throw an air horn in the broadcast.
Definitely.
That. You know what I'm saying? Make it official. I don't know. I'm not feeling a background, man. That. I feel like I'm about to watch some Magic School Bus on PBS or something like that. Like this. Just don't look like I'm about to watch Madden.
Do we get a cross-play announcement today? That's the question.
That is the question, bro. I don't know. I doubt it. If I'm hoping we get it. Something told me last night it's not gonna happen. I got mixed feelings about it.
Nah, you just trying to say it's not gonna happen, so it does happen, so you can be surprised. I know. It's like saying there's no Santa Claus. I feel you. I know what you're doing. I think they will announce it though. I do.
All right, so they just told us they just explained what field sense is. They just posted out there what it was.
All right, well,
Pre-order
9-8.
details.
You want us to kill the mic?
John Madden changed the foundation of football.
Here we go.
Coaching and broadcasting the sport through the tip of a pen.
The left goes to right goes to left.
To further his vision of sharing real football, we've created FieldSense, an all-new gameplay system. FieldSense changes the foundation of how you play by giving you more control all over the field. Control to put the ball where only your receiver can catch it.
I've been going crazy. I've been doing my thing.
Control to make explosive cuts each time you put your foot in the ground. Control to break loose with new mechanics and cheetah speed.
They cannot hold me.
Is he happy?
FieldSense gives you the power to read, react, and hit everything. With more control to blow up a play from any position on every down.
Let me find out if we're going to hear the boom in Madden. What?
So when coach says,
Play like hell when I tell you to.
Whoa.
you can. Play like mad with FieldSense.
That was it.
Okay, it said pre-order by July 22nd. Okay, so that pre-order is coming out this weekend. That thing is coming out this week.
Okay, well, they just released a lot of information just now.
Yeah, I'm going on my Twitter right now as well.
Okay, so the actual early release is August. Hold on, let me close this real quick. Close this. Commercial's going, but yeah, the early release is August 8th, or the pre-order is August 18th. You can do it now through August 18th, right?
Now through August 18th.
Yeah,
okay.
early play is August 16th. So 3-day early access is August 16th.
Okay.
Worldwide launch is August 19th. So platform availability, PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, Xbox Series S and X, and Xbox One, PC, via EA app for Windows, Origin, Steam, Epic Games Store. So those are the different places you can get it. It says pre-order the All Madden Edition. Receive 3 days early access starting. Matter of fact, let me just bring that up on the screen. I'll just do it like that.
Yeah.
I could actually let everybody know right now because I'm on my Xbox. I'm gonna look and see if it's available for pre-order right now.
Yeah, because if it is, then you might as well go ahead and get it now, right?
I'm getting it knocked out
Let me go ahead
right
and bring
now.
up this information right now, so everybody can see it on the screen. We can go over it all together, unpack it all together. You know what I mean? So here it is. The details, the deets, as some girls would say. All right. So, it says, welcome back to the Madden NFL 23 Gridiron Notes. Today we're sharing the pre-order information you need to know for.
And it's
Madden.
out.
It's out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pre-order's out.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get that done.
I'm doing that right now.
All right, so you can pre-order, like I said, you can pre-order now through the 18th. The game comes out on the 19th, worldwide launch. So after the 19th, you won't be able to, I guess, get the early access. No, I don't see. It says dual entitlement upgrades are available. Nothing about crossplay. 3-day early access, 4,600 Madden points. Use Madden points to upgrade your ultimate team. Customize your avatar with new uniform designs. Limited time all Madden team elite players with pre-order by July 22nd. So if you order now by July 22nd, limited time only, you get the all Madden team elite players. So think you get one offense, one defense.
Okay.
So it's dual entitlement. So that means that if you buy it for PlayStation 4, you can upgrade it to PlayStation 5. Or same with Xbox One users. Exclusive early access challenge in Madden Ultimate Team from August 16th through the 18th. So you get early challenges. So that means you can get more coins. You can start on building your team.
Yep.
Like I said, you get the choice of 2 elite players, 1 offense, 1 defense, all Madden gear to use in Madden Ultimate Team and the Yard. Madden strategy items for Ultimate Team. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Early access, 10% off pre-orders with EA Play members. EA Pro members, full access to the. I think this is for the EA Pro stuff. I think it's for the PC. So
the pros for the PC. I was reading on that the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's for the PC. They got a lot of stuff on here, bro. They just dropped some more stuff. It's like more gridiron notes, bro. Like the hit pal, the stand-up tackles, hitting blocking. You guys need to read this. Go through all the website stuff that EA's dropping right now.
Definitely.
They got some more in-depth screenshots, skill-based passing. It says we continue to marvel at the jaw-dropping throws quarterbacks make every week in the NFL. Skill-based passing is designed to give you even more control over your pass. Throw by combining a new passing meter to dictate your power and trajectory. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a target area or target rectangle. You know what I'm saying? So that's free form passing. That's different, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely different.
That could be glitchy. Passing meters, passing meter. I'm just skimming through it right now. But this is all available. I'm gonna get this information added to the Madden Underground website too. So make sure you guys go there and check it out. We'll be talking about this a little more in depth on a podcast on Wednesday. Actually, I would like to have done one. But are you guys looking at the information now?
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the information right now. I'm actually on the Xbox, and what I want to check out for people before, I don't know how long we're gonna be on here, but I'm just trying to check out real quick to see, because you mentioned about the whole crossplay bit on the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say anything about crossplay, but what I want to do is go back and look and get.
I doubt it. They haven't said anything crossplay.
It doesn't look like it's going to be, but. I want to go back and look at some other games and see what the crossplay stuff says in it, and if that's the case, then we could pretty much say, as of right now, out of the box, it's not crossplay. It doesn't say that it won't change, but out of the box right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be crossplay.
Well, I'm ahead right there with you, Snipes, because that's the first thing I did. I went to NFS Heat. I think that's the only crossplay game they have. I don't see anything in the store that says anything about crossplay on it.
Right.
So it's possible. Like, I'm looking at every little feature that they have, to see if it matches up, B. James, and I don't see it.
Hey, everybody that wanted crossplay. There's nothing that says it yet. It could be something that they release later on down the line to kind of get us more excited about the game as we get closer to the date. But as of right now, I don't see anything about crossplay.
Not even on NFS Heat. It don't say that.
I don't see anything. But they have.
NFS doesn't have it.
They have a lot of gridiron notes on the EA website right now that you guys can go check out as we speak, and you guys can kind of read along as we go through it. But I recommend, me personally, I recommend just going through it yourself, checking it out. It's a lot of new details. They changed the way the DBs interact with receivers. Have you gotten to that part on the gridiron notes?
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at that right now because I just got done looking at my Xbox.
They've implemented. They said spot drop zones. Drift logic for deep zones and defenders. So everybody that was complaining about the deep crossers, the defense not reacting to it, they've added drift logic for the deep zone defenders. They've implemented zone defender locomotion, route specific break on throw logic. So I'm sure that's gonna have to do with the zone rating and the play recognition rating. And they have a new end zone logic coverage, so end zone coverage logic, I should say. So that's something that was much needed, and that was something that we all complained about in Madden 22, was that the coverage and everything, it sucked. Defense sucked in Madden 22, but they've implemented a lot of great things. that let me put it up for screen. I thought the screen was up. You guys could actually see what I was looking at.
Hey, we need your word for it.
No, but I'm saying like okay, so like I said, they have spot drop zones. This is something that was great. I think is going to be great from a football standpoint. The drift logic for the deep zone defender, because that defender would keep on drifting. There was no logic in anything that the safety was doing against deep passes or the deep crossers or things like that. So they have something that allows them to recognize the receiver approaching the zone sooner. So and enable them to get coverage. So I'm assuming that defense is going to be a lot more tighter straight this year, which is a good thing in my opinion, because last year there was literally no defense. Everybody claimed they had dots. It was just the fact that there was no defense, and you could exploit everything, basically every defense with a different route combination because of the logic in the defenders. So they have like I said, the zone defender locomotion. They have route specific breaks on throw logic. So that's something that I'm eager to see how it looks in gameplay. And then like I said, the end zone coverage logic. So dudes are, they play. I guess they're gonna play better coverage in the red zone. So we'll see how that.
Now I will say this, because obviously in the game of Madden we all a lot of our guys that play this game, they figure out eventually how to actually break the game. And and to add all these different things, I know there's going to be a lot of tweaking. I'm sure. I know there's going to be a lot of different things they're going to have to do. I hope that all of this can be implemented. But what I'll say right now to everybody out there that's tuning in, I will say this: just don't be upset if you don't see all these things immediately. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait. I don't know what you're talking about right now, Sniper.
No. Let me break it down. Because we get hyped about a lot of these things, and then something breaks something. We all know that, Philly guys talked in the past about coding and things like that. Things break. You know what I'm saying? That things break from time to time, and then EA has to fix it. So all I'm saying is, I know we at times give EA, some heartache at times. You know what I'm saying? The whole community does, and for good reason. But what I'm saying is, with all this stuff coming out, this is a lot to put. This is a brand new game. We talked about this last night, Brian James. This is a brand new game. It looks like. Yeah. We just looked at the pictures and said, "Oh, yo, this is a brand new game. This is a brand new game. This is brand new."
No, so it's something totally different than we've seen in the past, just based on what they're promoting right now. Like I said, you're talking about, for instance, like I said, you got pass rush integrity. Pass rush lane.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Disengage improvement. You know what I'm saying? They've improved blocking. They've added additional foundational football improvements from whether it be catching the playbooks, defense and offense on both sides of the ball. It's a lot of things that we've wanted in the game, and like I said, I will take this over crossplay. In my opinion, because the game, what's the point of like you guys alluded to yesterday? If the game is terrible, and what's the point of having a terrible game and you being able to play it crossplay? I would take game improvement over crossplay every day of the week. But like I said, my favorite part of this is the drift logic for the deep zone defenders and zone defenders locomotion and the route specific breaks on throws. So if a dude, if you have a player that's playing the zone, he has the right zone coverage or anything like that, they'll be able to anticipate the ball being placed by reading the quarterback's eyes. I'm talking about from a real football perspective, but in the game, they'll be able to anticipate certain things, routes and things like that. And I saw somebody in the chat asking with the throw mechanics, about the throw mechanics. That's something that's going to be huge and very necessary. You don't have to use it.
James, don't even put that out there for people and say you don't have to use it. No, don't do that. Don't do it. Let me tell you what. I'll tell you why real quick. because for everybody that figures out how to use it, you got a bigger advantage.
No. Listen, period. I'm saying you don't have to use it. It's optional. It's not something that EA is forcing you to use. But what
that'd be crazy.
What I will say is being able to put the ball exactly where you want it.
Exactly.
Say, for instance, you got a guy that's on you pretty tight, but the coverage is tight. For instance, the coverage is tight. They're running side by side, and you got a guy. You can put the ball up here and let this guy run to the ball and get it. Because he's faster. If you got that click on skill. Now, if you rely on the computer to do things for you, that's something totally different. And I totally agree with you with XXI gaming. Crossplay should have been in the game. That's something that definitely should have been in the game already.
Oh yeah. But
the fact that they're just now implementing it. I mean, they haven't implemented it yet, but it's something that needs to be implemented. I'm sure they may still put it in the game. This may be something that they're holding close to the chest, and they release it later to build a little bit more hype around the game to keep people engaged and wanting more. But this is, I guess, they wanted to show off the improvements, and like I said, these are vast improvements in my opinion. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna criticize it because these are things that are much needed for the game to improve it. And these are the things that we actually asked for from a defensive perspective.
Yeah.
Because there was literally no defense in the game. Everybody was running the same offenses, and bunch, like I said, good. It says this is good news. Brandon is saying he said his bunch is still gonna be the offense or the meta. It may be.
But that might not matter because now that you got better defense, that might not be necessarily a meta anymore. You know what I'm saying? People might still use the bunch a lot, but what do you get now? There's going to be better defense. They may have to flip it up and change it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. When you got guys implementing certain things from an offensive perspective, it's gonna. You need things to combat it on defense. And the last 2 years, I would say there was literally nothing you could do on next gen. About certain offenses. So defense was garbage. It was garbage. So it's like you could literally call the defense to stop what was being run against you on offense, but the players just wouldn't make the play or wouldn't react to the ball. So now with these tools that they provided and resources that they provided within the AI and the locomotion in the zones, I think the game will play better.
See, y'all keep talking about the locomotions in the zones. I'm telling you, y'all missing out on the biggest part of this. You know how much, Brian, every year you clown me because I'm going after the defensive lineman because you know how I feel about having a D-line and getting the pass rush. The fact that they're talking about a pass rush here, I mean, that changes everything because you have to be able to have the coverage. Absolutely, yes, but it don't matter what coverage you running if that pass rush ain't getting there. So the fact that they are addressing that's what I'm excited.
Quicker get-offs for all pass rushers. Okay, so that part right there is gonna be huge. Quicker get-offs for all pass rushers. So if it says pass rushers are now going to get off the ball much quicker in Madden 23. Any blitzing player will have much shorter delay times in reacting to the snap. That opens up more quarterback pressure when calling stock blitz plays, in addition to animations for both blockers and pass rushers during their battles. So this is gonna be great. Like somebody can't sit back and bunch all day and just say, who am I gonna throw it to today? And just throw it to somebody over here, throw it to somebody over there, or whatever. Yep. So I'm not, but you never know. You never know. You know what I mean? But this is it. I think they're making it more skill-based. It's more skill-based, more strategy-based, and this is something that I think is necessary, I should say.
Yeah.
I like the rush lane integrity, though. Bless you. I like the rush lane integrity because to me it sounds like it could be Nanos coming back. Because if everybody's staying in their lane.
Hey, but you know what? But you know what? With those, even with Nanos coming back, that's gonna make guys now, if they come back anyway, that's gonna make guys now get in the lab. You know what I mean, and figure things out. Obviously, we already know, to stop a nano, run the football, and this year it looks like it's gonna be an even keel game from the offensive side, running and passing. But the biggest thing, as we've been talking about all morning, is the defense. The defense, I'm reading this one here with the DB press and wide receiver counter.
Oh my God.
And it's saying defensive backs still have the ability to press and steer a receiver left or right, jam the receiver, or stay up top on a receiver like in previous years. But in Madden NFL 23, the quarterback mechanics are more dynamic and reactionary. Instead of a paper, rock, scissors concept, because of our branching technology, defenders can start and press in one direction, but see the receiver is moving the other way and can quickly branch within a rating-based timing window.
That's what I'm talking
counter.
about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Fire.
But ratings
That's
actually matter again.
Fire.
Ratings
Ratings
actually
matter.
Ratings
Yes.
actually matter again. And the
Yes.
thing, I think they kind of nerfed the game by putting that skill, that comp mode
Yes.
and sim mode. Like
Yes.
just make it all play the same.
Make
You
it
know,
play the
make it all play
same.
the same.
Exactly.
And if you
Yes.
if you not good, go to all pro or rookie or whatever those levels are.
Exactly.
But,
That's it. That's it.
Don't nerf.
Talk
the
about
entire-
those quarterbacks though. Talk about that AI quarterbacks though, because that ties into the precision passing that's out there.
Talk about it. You got the information in front of you.
Okay, all right, cool. I was just saying, you had the mic, but I mean, I'm reading here. It says AI quarterbacks. AI quarterbacks have been tuned to give better differentiation in how well they see the field under pressure, depending on their ratings. Quarterbacks with a lower awareness rating will struggle to find open receivers and have a higher chance of throwing to a partially covered target, allowing your defense to make a big play. So, and this is what we talked about. If you a lower rated quarterback, you're gonna want to learn how to do that target passing, because that is what's gonna give you a chance. Now, what I think is, if you're a high rated quarterback, you can turn that thing on and off because they're naturally going to have that ability to do that. But I like the fact that you're given the opportunity to lower rated quarterbacks to be able to place the ball, where they need to, because if you don't, they're not going to get it there. They're not going to get it there unless they're wide open. So I am feeling that. The numbers matter. That's what it sounds like.
And I see Jermaine Jamison asking, did I say take out sim mode? No, what I'm saying is make the game play. Like you saw how sim mode, the ratings mattered. I'm saying make the ratings actually matter on both modes. There should have never been a sim and a comp mode. There should have just been one particular mode, and the ratings should have mattered in that one particular mode.
Right.
And whether if sim mode is where the ratings matter at, then the entire game should have played like that particular mode. You know what I'm saying? Because if the ratings don't matter, you just got all these different thresholds, then what's the point of, what are we really doing? You know what I'm saying? Every mode is going to play differently and this and that. It's like, how do you gauge whether or not there is a skill base in the game if every mode is catering or being nerfed in some particular way by a threshold? That's what I'm saying. But yeah, let's move on. What else was there to unpack in these gridiron notes?
I mean, there's just
there's actually a lot.
There's a lot to unpack. I definitely recommend everybody to check this out. And and the great thing about the gridiron notes too, they're telling you how you have to do everything. Because, for example, even running the football, you're going to be using both triggers, and you got to use them a specific way to get specific cuts. So, there's no just hitting the B button to do a spin move and this, that, and the third anymore. So they really made this a different game. They really made this a different game. It seems like on paper right now.
You're going to have to get in there and get in practice mode and actually, learn how to do certain things. Hit everything, redefining the defense pursuit. New hit everything mechanics let you be more disruptive on defense. New animations, branching technology, and Madden NFL 23 enables next-gen hit stick physics so you can perform mid-air knockouts. Hit the pass,
I want to talk
tackles.
about the playbooks.
Oh, go ahead and talk about the playbooks then.
I want to talk about the playbooks because we had my man talking about the bunch, and I'm reading about what they're saying with the offense, and it sounds to me like bunch ain't gonna be prevalent in all the playbooks like it used to be. And it sounds to me like they're gonna have, restricted formations. They're talking about, hey, look, certain teams only ran a handful of plays, and they're talking about what formations they're gonna have. And then on defense, I mean, when you start talking about 3-4 and 4-3 undersets and showing single high safety looks, you know what I'm saying, and adding new plays, trap blitzes. You know what I'm saying? For that gonna look like cover 1 and cover 3. Like, come on, man. Like, look, from defensive line play to coverage on the back end, to the way that the defense plays. I mean, that's all I've ever been asking for. It's because I'm tired of people sitting back there in the pocket just being like, yeah, I really don't care what you win because I know this route is going to get open. You know what? If you're going to have to make a read now, you better get in the lab. Yeah. You better get in the lab because hopefully this means that the muck cards can't save you. Hopefully this means, you know what I'm saying, that you can't just push a button and then everything just happens for you. You know what I'm saying? When you play on that high level, hopefully this means that it will be skill-based. Because user back in the day, user used to be, you know what I'm saying, we would control somebody or we would click on, we go get the ball on offense or defense.
Yep.
It wasn't about the ratings didn't matter. It just meant that people knew how to maneuver with their player to make big plays that weren't computer animated, you know?
Yep.
So I'm loving this. It's going to be a lot for people to do, a lot for people to think about. And if it plays the way, like you said, Snipes, if it plays the way that they're labeling it right now, this is going to be the most competitive version of Madden. And I'm going to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? You're right. It could break, but I'm going to put it out there.
No, I think everything they're doing, everything that was stated is in the right direction. I can't say anything bad about it. When we get the game, like I said, if you signed up for the beta comes out next weekend. So you'll get an opportunity to see it firsthand, and then we can come back here and reassess everything then, you know. But
yeah. And just to mention real quick before you keep going, B James, you know, as you keep reading and you notice in all of the gridiron notes that every area they're telling you how to do everything. They're getting you ready for that beta. That's exactly what they're doing. They're getting everybody ready for this beta that's coming out. That's
exactly what they're doing. And I see XX Gaming came over to Twitch. Okay, what's up, bro? Appreciate you stopping by. But he said, do you think it's gonna be an uproar? Yes, I think it's gonna be an uproar. Once competitive players go to do certain things in the game and it's not working the way it used to be, they're gonna complain. That's what happens.
Yep.
Face of the I see Armand's talking about face of the franchise is a W. I think that's if you play franchise like that. I thought franchise from a standpoint last year was limited. And
very limited.
The new scouting kind of took away from the game in a sense. Yeah. And we waited.
I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't do it this year. I really do.
I think they're gonna do it, but I think that it'll kind of be the new version, but you can scout more players. If they do that, then I'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
But, like let's allow more scouting. But no, I think definitely players are gonna be in an uproar if it feels like a new game. And they're used to playing a particular way, because that's what happens. A lot of people that weren't really good thought they were good and felt good this year because there was no defense in the game and they were able to score points. And it came down to, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for the subscription. Man, it's a lot of people are going to be complaining because certain things that you used to doing aren't going to work now because now the defense is going to react to it. So now you have to, and you know, it used to be one-shot plays, touchdown. Now you're going to have to strategically get the ball down the field. Now what I will say is, like I said, with the passing mechanics, it's gonna open up a lot of windows for people to get, if you can learn that skill set with the new passing mechanics. I'm not gonna say I know everybody's gonna demonize it at first because it's gonna be weird and it's something that you're gonna have to get used to. And a lot of the old school cats remember the passing cone, and they didn't like that then. You know, the passing window with the little flashlight, and if you had a bad quarterback, it sucked. But August 19th is the official release date. But yeah, if that works and you're able to master that skill set, I think you'll be dominant in the game.
Yeah.
And you can play whatever team that you want. I think that's the thing that I miss from playing back in the day was the diversity of teams whenever we would go to tournaments. You could play with whatever team that you wanted to. And it's like now, if I know that I got a rookie quarterback, you know what I'm saying, and he's not rated as high as Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or anything else like that, I know that I can still get the ball to the receivers and I can still compete in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, you can elevate their status from, normal to star to superstar to X Factor at some point, and we'll have to find out how abilities actually play into, what the new passing mechanics are going to be. But I mean, that's, to me, that's the exciting part is you got all these changes. So, what is that going to mean for the abilities? How are they going to complement everything that we just found out today? That's what I want to see. I want to see how that goes hand in hand because, that bubble technology, we was talking about on the podcast before. I mean, in my mind, that's what I saw. But now I want to see how those abilities work with everything we just found out.
Yeah,
and I'm looking in here too, and they're saying in here also that you could, like we talked about earlier, you said you can select the classic passing type to use your legacy passing mechanics, but they do say before that, while we really encourage players to take advantage of the new skill-based passing, they say right before the whole you can use the classic passing. Guys, I'm telling y'all, don't use that classic passing. I'm telling you, I think you better just take advantage of the skill base. Take advantage of it.
I'm not
going to be your detriment, man.
I'm going to say I recommend everybody basically do what's best for you. Like if you
I guess, but
if you feel more comfortable with it, but if you can get that down, that is definitely a good skill set to have because that may be the direction they go. In the long term, Yeah,
but then on top of that too, you got to think about, okay, we're sitting here all day, all morning, talking about how much the defense has changed. You use that classic, and if the defense is so much better, you ain't gonna have no passing game.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't lead them the way you're supposed to lead them, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? If you're using the classic, but the defense has completely changed. And now everything is getting picked off because you can't put it where you want to put it. What's the point? You may as well learn how to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that heat will be coming. We know that. That heat will be coming. If you got defenders in specified passing lanes, we know the heat is going to be coming. But you know what? That's football. You can't just drop back and just run deep routes all the time when you got 6 or 7 man blitzes coming at you. You just can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't do it. And you're not supposed to have defenders dummy out on the deep routes. That is not how the game is supposed to play. So if that's what you've been banking on and that's how you've been making your money, you know what I'm saying, then this may not be the version of Madden for you. Definitely. It may not be. And I hope it's not. I hope it's not.
And with that being said, everybody that's tuning in right now, especially the cats on YouTube, because there's a lot of people watching on YouTube right now. We appreciate your viewership. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get the notifications. So we have a weekly podcast where we talk about things like this on a regular. You guys can hit the subscribe button. We go live on YouTube every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you miss it, you can catch it on YouTube on our channel. So we actually had a podcast yesterday. You can actually catch it on the channel as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that like button. If you watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you feel compelled to subscribe. And I appreciate you. We appreciate you if you do. But
is that all this is though? Is this just a podcast? Is that all you got? Is that all you do? In my damn friend? Is that all you do? Just a podcast? That's it?
No. We have tournaments. We got this thing we're doing right now called the Fast Money Tournament. It's every Monday. Fast Money Tournament every Monday. You can catch it every Monday, and then what we do is we give everybody an opportunity to play, compete, get their name out there in the community and things like that, and get some money at the same time. We've been giving out between $250 to $300 every week. On a Monday, it's no more than 16-man tournaments, so we don't want to have people waiting all day to play and this and that. So what we do is we give everybody an opportunity to play, and and it's on Xbox Series X. The tournament's on Xbox Series X, but when 23 drop, we'll be doing tournaments on both consoles, PS5 and Xbox Series X. And for the people that are on PlayStation, they did not say anything about the throwing mechanics being in old gen or last gen or previous gen. So
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it's going to be in the old gen. I highly doubt it. Guys, look, and with B James, I think we talked about this yesterday. for everybody tuning in. We talked about this yesterday, and we talked about for the past 2 years, we've told people time and time again, whether you're PlayStation 5, Xbox, whatever it may be, if you really want a console, you'll get a console. You know what I'm saying? I went into GameStop yesterday. They had tons of Series S's. For all my guys out there that play Madden, that's really all you need. You don't need a Series X. You want a Series X. You don't need a Series X.
And when you get a Series X, you're gonna realize that you could have got the S. Because
exactly,
especially if you only play Madden. Because a lot of dudes only play once Madden season drop, you only play Madden. And then
exactly.
Or when 2K come out, you may download 2K or MLB, but they're all dropping at different times. So it's like, you might as well get it. And then if you wait it out or save your money and get the X. But it's all, like I said, it's all your preference. But I recommend you do it. Follow us on Twitter. There's a group of people that follow us that have Series X's and PS5s, and they tweet out where you can locate them in your city. And we normally retweet them. So if you got time, if you're on Twitter, follow us on at UG Madden, and we normally retweet anything that they tweet out to let us know that those
UG underscore Madden.
No, it's right? no underscore. It's just UG Madden.
Okay.
Yeah, so I saw you put UG underscore Madden in your tweet, and I was like,
I did. That's right. I sure did. You right. You right. I made a boo-boo.
But yeah, definitely. If you guys are looking for consoles, follow us. We'll point you in the right direction if we hear anything normally. So, and like I said, I thank you all for tuning in on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you may be viewing from. Hit that follow button again. We'll be back later today. Actually, later this week, to talk about any other Madden news that may come about. We got breaking news all day long. Man. He said, Young JK said, where are the referees? That is a good question. We've been wanting referees for a while. That's something that they could easily code into the game if they wanted to. So at some point later down the line, they may, if it becomes a big deal within the community. But
as you think about it, it could make a difference in a game. You know what I'm saying? If a referee got the way they got the way of play,
They used to. That's why they took him out. They used to. You know, as an extra defender. You know what I'm saying? I remember. I remember.
Especially in what was that game day? You used to juke them. You juke past the referee, he be in the way, use him as a blocker. Yeah, they used to be glitchy.
You'd be so mad, man. Oh my God.
That used to be super glitchy.
Got him user lurking out there. I don't need him in the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? You got that. He come free die.
You know, but like I said, I've been thoroughly impressed. It's been pretty good year for Madden so far. To start, the great cover, a great rollout with the news stuff that we could actually say, hey, okay. And then they put the beta out early, so next week we'll be playing the beta. If you didn't sign up for it, go to MaddenUnderground.com. I think it's still available. I think yesterday was the last day. But
I think yesterday's the last day. It might still be available.
I had 2 people sign up this morning off the website. So if you go to the website, it gives you the direction on how to sign up for the beta, MaddenUnderground.com. I don't know where EA has it at. So if you want to go quick, just go to MaddenUnderground.com. It's on the front end of Madden 23 section of the website. But yeah.
And didn't last year, didn't you get Didn't they start giving you, like, you know, as we got closer to the beta, the opportunity to give people different links so that they could actually play the beta? I forget what it's called. I forget what dropping.
The beta codes?
Yeah, the beta codes. That's right. There you go. Hey, it's early in the morning for me. I didn't get that coffee to Snipes, you know, that he made. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, Matt, Jay, you may be right. Madden may be trash. We may be up here just overhyping this garbage for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't played it yet. And I'm a person that I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Every year. If you're gonna try to reinvent yourself or recreate yourself or represent yourself, I'll give you a chance. And if it's the same thing, then okay, you ain't gotta play you no more. But
I'll say this though. They are reinventing, but for everything that we see, they are reinventing the game right now. They're reinventing the game from everything we see on paper. They're reinventing the game right now. And let me put this out there too for you guys that maybe you don't have the bread just yet, maybe till next week to pre-order. FYI, if you have Verizon, you can actually put it on your bill.
That's what
I just did the same thing.
That's been my glitch all year. That's been my glitch all year long, bro. Is anything that you want to buy on Xbox?
Yep.
That's for Xbox
Yep.
users only, though.
That's Xbox users only. You can't do that on PlayStation. Xbox you can.
But and then on PS5, if I come up with a glitchy way, I'll post it on the YouTube channel.
Right.
But,
yeah, I do that
John
all.
Madden configuring the game from heaven. Yes, and pre-orders are live now. You can go to your gaming store and get the pre-order now. I'll be doing that right after we end this broadcast, and I take my kids to school because they waiting like, but they actually enjoying it because they're going to school late. But yeah, you know, we talked about everything we can unpack so far. If you guys got any questions, shoot those questions out right now. Fire those questions off. But definitely, I'm looking forward to the game. I know I'm geeked about the game. I know everybody's like, it's gonna be Madden. Madden's always let us down. But I'm like, you gotta think of three things. They're looking to do partnerships with other companies or mergers or maybe even possibly sell EA. You know, that's one thing. So you're not gonna sell something if it's not up to par. If the quality of work is not up to par, they're gonna clean everything up. Two, a lot of EA workers are not working there anymore. That's another sign that change is coming. You know. And three, it's Madden passed away. If you want to honor a man's legacy, the last thing you want to do is put out a garbage game because the estate may not be pleased if his legacy and everything is not perceived by the world as he would like it to have been received. You know, so all things you may want to put in, taking in consideration, and that's what I've taken into consideration as to why I'm going to give the game a chance. And we'll see what happens.
Hey, real quick before you go off too, did you notice in the stream this morning, in the trailer, did you notice the little things within the game where you heard Madden's little booms?
Yeah.
Did you notice that? Man, that'd be pretty dope to have those in there.
I don't know if that's a commercial or
I don't know either, but that'd be a way to honor him in game. I'm just saying.
And I know for a fact that they're gonna have, you know, when they do that intro before the game starts, that they're gonna have two teams of his, you know, and his voice commentating over that
all day.
What they said. So that's something that, you know, if you play MUT, they're gonna have the all Madden team cards. So you know, things to look out for, little nuances that they've added and trying to implement to the game that you can look forward to. But I gotta take these kids to school.
Yep, do your thing.
Make sure y'all hit that follow button. I see all y'all in here watching and talking, and that's great. But if we never see you again, that's gonna hurt my heart. So make sure you guys hit that follow button. And pre-order. They're asking what pre-order store did you use? We use the digital store on the console.
Right on Xbox. Yeah. If you have Xbox, that's what you use it. And PlayStation, I haven't even looked yet. So PlayStation might have it on there now too. Yeah. But obviously, you know, with PlayStation, you gotta, you know what I mean? They don't do the whole Verizon bit. So keep that in mind.
They want cold hard cash. But
they want your money right then and there.
You know, so thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you guys later. We'll leave on the highlights again from our tournament. You know, I'll do that. You want to do that, Snipes? We'll end on the highlights.
Yeah, good. Knock it out, man.
We'll drop these highlights, and we'll see you guys next week. Did they keep abilities in the game? Yes, the abilities are still there. They ain't
going nowhere.
They didn't go in depth with that. That's something that they have to keep in the game for MUT purposes. That's what they use to sell MUT. So, yeah. But, yeah, we're going to jump into these highlights, and we'll see you guys whenever we see you guys. But hit that follow. Jermaine, Radical, Young JK. I don't want to say your name wrong. Jackson, Jay, all you guys. I better see y'all subscribe, man, so we can stay in contact with you guys. And we'll see you guys later.
All right.
Peace out.
Back here and look at that. Another wide open and two-tone Jones. He's gone TTC to the crib for the touchdown. Oh, good pass right there. And he punches it in just like that. Big money already. Big time touchdown. Oh, my goodness. He said, look, don't throw that. And look at the Don's face. I'm going to pause it. Foreman, look at this. Look at Bo Nose taking it. He is gone. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
I mean, we couldn't even get through the highlight until
he may be trying to do that. I mean, it's frustrating him.